Good morning, everyone. My name is Arslan, and you are watching Proper Tech Tutorial. So, welcome back to the series of learning Siemens NX from beginner to pro. And today we'll be starting our last part of this series, that is part 38, and that is exploded view. So, I'll just let you go through the syllabus, and exploded view is mentioned over here. You need not think about this because this will be done afterwards. So your syllabus will be till here, exploded view. And these are the part of draftings which we'll be doing in a separate playlist that I'll be creating after covering the SolidWorks section. So afterwards, I'll be creating a video how to install SolidWorks. Then I'll be showing how to install the how to use SolidWorks for sketch modeling and assembly. And after that, I'll be making a video for drafting purpose for both Siemens NX and SolidWorks, and then I'll be creating some examples how to create certain particular models, particular sketches, particular features, and assembly by using Siemens and SolidWorks. Later, some videos such as Nitro PDF, Office 2000s, etc., and how to install certain softwares will also be uploaded, and things will go on smoothly. So I will just show you the syllabus part 38, and it will tell us how to exploded view overview, what is an exploded view, how to create exploded view automatically, how to create manually, and what are trace lines. So exploded view basically allows the user to create the view as per the assembly chart, as per the assembly sequence in a model, in a modeling or in a graphic environment. So that allows us to create an exploded view. Like for example, this particular slider is going to go inside this particular guide. So this slider will not be presented as it is in this guide. Rather, it will be presented that it is at a distance from this guide, and there will be certain dot dot dash dash lines which will be connecting all the four edges or the center if it is a circular thing, the center of this thing and this thing, suggesting, telling us that this part has to go in that part. Also, if there are other things like distance, etc., those things will also be mentioned, and along with those dashed lines or those reference lines in the exploded, those are known as trace lines. So exploded view can be generated either with the help of automatic or with the help of manual. So I'll just click on explode, and it will show me explosions, and I'll click on new explosion, and I will select the component, and I'll click on automatic. I'll just click the name to be like explosion 1, let it be, and I'll create auto select explode. So when I will click over here, you will see that this part has all automatically moved in a particular at a particular spot, that when moved inside, it will directly go inside the that part. You can unexplode it and you can explode it. So this is like the exploded view of everything, but I do not want that. So I'll just refresh that. I'll discard the changes, only select this particular part, and I'll click on automatic, and I'll click on explode. So now it has been exploded. There are certain settings like use additional directions, etc. For example, in a particular place you have multiple things and it is getting congested, so you can just use additional directions, and you can just change it in other directions. Okay, so since it is simple, it has only one part, you will not be using any additional directions. Also, when you have made it the exploded view, you can edit the trace lines after that also. Okay, I'll just click on apply, and then I will click on another component, that will be this, and I'll click on manual explosion, and manual explosion will allow me to specify the direction in which I have to move it. So I can like take it over here, like I want it to be over here or over here, whatever I want. So I will take it over here, and it has been exploded. Along with, I will just give it a name, explosion 2. Okay, and I'll just click on apply, and it will be done. After that, if I want, I can explode other things also. Like for example, I can explode this particular ball joint. I'll explode it, I'll click on automatic, and I'll click on explode, and you will see that it has exploded to a particular distance. I'll just click on this component. I'll click on manual. I'll just click on manual. I'll specify the orientation. I'll just take it over here. And now it is good to go with. Also, you can click on apply. After that, I'll just click on the following things such as this, and then I will click on manual. I will rename it to be explosion 4. Previous one I did not, I forgot to name it. Manual, I will specify the orientation. I'll just take it above. Or what I can do is that I'll just click on automatic and I'll click on explode. It will explode everything. It will explode everything. Okay, explode. Oops. Manual की जगह automatic. I'll click on automatic and I'll click on explode, and then you will see that it has exploded automatically. I'll give it the name to be explosion 4. I'll click on apply and then I'll click on cancel. So you can see that the explosion has been done, and if I want to create another explosion, I'll just click on adding and I'll click on apply and then I will click on. So this is something like that. So explosion 4, if you want, you can just uh, create trace lines, like specify the points for the trace lines to be. Like if you want, I'll just show you that the explosion has been done and the trace lines are to be made. So specify the point, or you can just okay, start point and end point. So the trace line will be like okay, over here, and end will be this object. I'll click on apply and the trace line has been made. Okay, so this is one way. Another way of creating the trace line is that I will just click on the component from point to point. I will hover over here, the arc center, and I will hover over here and the arc center, and the trace line has been made, that it will be going over here. After that, what I can do is that I'll be specifying the start direction, specify point, and then again component. So I'll specify the point to be like, let us say that it is the arc center, and I want this also to be, I want this to be the component like socket, and then I click on apply and you see that the explode the trace line has been generated. It is going like this and this, so I do not want it to be like this. I just closed it. I will click on the center line. I'll go over here and just change the center line to be like this, and I'm done. And you see that it has been made. Okay, it is going to ahead. I will just take it back till here. I'll click on OK, and now it is perfectly at the center. So this is the work of the trace lines, and trace lines are used when you are doing the assembly. For example, one on top of the other, one top of the other. Trace lines help us to identify that which object is placed to be placed where. So with this, we conclude our series of learning Siemens Linux from beginner to pro. In case you have liked our series, do hit the subscribe button and click like on our videos. And in case you have any suggestions, just comment anything if you want us to do anything like as per your preference, or there is something that we are lacking. So obviously, one thing I would like to suggest that is that exhaustion is a part of every human being, and we tend to get exhausted, and sometimes you might see that I am looking exhausted. So don't mind that, just focus on the concepts, focus on the topics that are being explained, and focus that everything is being explained in the proper manner. So with this, we conclude our series and meet you next time in another video. Goodbye.